Hi, this is Chris Claremont. I'm watching Pete's Basement.
What's up, y'all? This is Danny, once again at Comic-Con, this time New York City Comic-Con 2009. The Basement crew finally let me out so I could wreak havoc all over the floor here at Comic-Con at the Jacob Javits Center here in New York City.
Transfer your impression in the funny pages, unindelible connections, silly putty faces, full of nuance that inspires faith that passes understanding. Must be missing half my wires, yeah, 'cause I don't understand, cause I'm the comic book man.
What you got there, Dave?
Mr. T.
Nice.
I put in the food. I took my shirt.
And I'm here with an actual fan of Pete's Basement. Here we go, Dylan. What's up, Dylan?
Not much. How you doing?
So, what are you doing here at Comic-Con this year?
I actually just started reading comics, and my friend said he'd show me around.
Oh, where's your friend? I see you by yourself.
He walked away.
Now, are you a DC guy or a Marvel guy?
I can't choose. They got Marvels. They got Iron Man and Iron Man War Machine, two of my favorites. And DC, they got Batman, Green Lantern.
What's up, guys? It's Pete from the Basement, back at Comic-Con again. We're here with Brendan Deneen of Art and Publishing and Flash Gordon. You know we've been talking your ear off about this series ever since we first got it. Dude, what's it like being back, Flash Gordon year 2? How's everything going?
It's been a great year. The response has been almost unanimously positive. We couldn't be happier about the way that fans have really taken to the series. People seem to love, especially issue 2 and 3, really has taken off. People really dig the cliffhangers, the Princess Aura reveal. People seem to really dig that. So it's been an honor and a privilege to work on Flash Gordon, and then to get that kind of response on top of it is just icing on the top, man.
I can definitely tell you, I mean, I've been enjoying the series ever since I took a look at the number 0 book from last year. The artwork is absolutely fantastic. The story is great. You didn't surprise me, I admit, with the Princess Aura thing. I was like, that's totally her.
There can only be a couple people.
Yeah, I know. But honestly, on that note, I mean, you've introduced so many already, like 2 or 3 new characters that nobody's ever seen, unless you're maybe familiar with the entire Flash Gordon universe. I, for one, am not.
Right.
I only know the movie.
I did read the entire run of Alex Raymond before I wrote these, and so some are new. And it's funny, for the Flash 75th anniversary book, which we put out for this convention, we had all these top writers and artists working on the book, and some of these guys created characters that I'm now using in the book, like Turk, who's Prince Thun's number one guy, was created by Tom DeFalco, and he's now, you know, a pretty major character in the mythos, for our mythos, so that's cool. But a lot of the other characters are right from Alex Raymond.
So there's some exclusive stories and stuff in that you can only get in the hardcover?
Yep, this is exclusive to the con. We're going to be releasing a mainstream version through Diamond in a couple months. We got J.M. Dematties, Joe Casey, Jim Kruger, Denny O'Neil, Len Wein, Tom DeFalco. The list goes on and on. It's just an incredible list of creators.
How many autographs we got in there? Maybe not this one. No, that's a blank one, actually. We got autographed ones over there, guys, that we're going to pick up a couple of copies for you guys, and we're actually going to give them away on the show starting next week. We're going to come up with some trivia questions for you guys, and the first one that answers them correctly gets themselves a free copy. Shipping's on us, too.
I'm calling in.
Awesome. That's kind of cheating. You would probably know the answer.
Okay, all right.
You can't have your own
My
book.
name's Toby.
We ran into a friend of ours from high school, Abetta. He's doing the City of Walls. We're just going to talk to him a little bit about it.
City of Walls is an idea that I came up with a few years ago. I wanted to do a comic book that, rather than focus on extraordinary people in normal situations, focus on ordinary people in extraordinary situations. So I came up with this idea of these 3 kids that are basically growing up in this city that's set up like a prison. It's completely self-contained city, it exists completely in interjoined buildings, whereby all the things that you generally leave your house for are inside. And it's basically a very repressive atmosphere. You're born in a certain situation, and you're probably going to die in that same situation. It's like a caste system. You can't really move up. You can't dream to become something more than what you're born into. And these 3 children become friends in that environment. They decide that they want to run away. They want to get out. That's kind of where the story takes off.
Like my house. Where can people find the trade if they want to get it?
The trade can be found at cityofwalls.com. But no, we're working on distribution. We're actually, you can catch us at your local New York comic book stores. Midtown, Jim Hanley's, Cosmic Comics, and Monster in Brooklyn, 7th Avenue. Monster Comics on 7th Avenue off of Windsor.
I'm the writer right here, Sean Noel. I think we've been working together this book for quite a while, not as long as...
Like 3 weeks, or what's a while?
A while, 6 years. 6 years we knew each other, I think, if not more. 6 years we knew each other. Worked on the book a few years, 3 or 4 years.
The initial concept of the city was something that I had been thinking about for a while. And I came across an article in a magazine that was on a book that had been released called Kowloon, the Walled City. I started reading the article, and it actually was a realization of my idea. In Hong Kong, in Asia, there was a city called Kowloon that was literally what I'm talking about.
Did you sue them?
Huh?
Did you sue them?
I tried, man. Those Hong Kong guys, man, they don't play. And their British counterparts, they're much less nice than they are, so it gets really hairy really fast, and I decided just to let the whole thing go.
Okay. So what exactly is the key all about?
Oh, this is the Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. I just bought it over in the Comic-Con for like, it was worth 30 bucks, but it's a little broken, so I got it down for 10.
That's not bad, that's not too bad. How long have you been playing it?
A few years since my uncle got me into it.
Have you beaten them all, or?
No.
He has them all.
You have them all? Okay. All right, that's very cool.
With a gentleman by the name of Wes Yanagi. Yep. Did I say that correct?
That is correct.
And he is the producer? Senior producer for DC Universe Online.
DC Universe Online is an MMO. It's an action MMO, right? And really the vision of this game is to allow you to fulfill your superhero fantasy, right? So you're going to kind of go interact through this world, right? This is an online game, so it's a virtual world. Where it changes is when we do our live updates or events or things like that. So if we have like a Thanagarian invasion or some Christmas event or something like that, that will change it appropriately for that time period.
Now, how many characters would you think we'll be seeing in this game besides your obvious customization characters you have?
Yeah, besides the player-created characters, we have literally hundreds of DC Universe characters, right? We got the big guys like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, and on top of that we have all the NPCs that you might interact with, like Commissioner Gordon, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, right? So again, this is like a virtual DC Universe, so there'll be a lot of characters.
We are here with David Steinberger and John Roberts of ComiXology.com, and their stolen display from the AT&T store, and they are going to explain to us what ComiXology is and why we should have it.
All right, cool. So ComiXology, we track all of the stuff that's coming to your comic book store. Comics, graphic novels, toys, action figures, everything. And we allow you to make virtual pull lists so that on Wednesday morning, you know exactly what's coming out that you wanted to buy. So that's the first thing we do. We just released connections to retailers, so retailers can actually connect to us and get your pull list so that you pull on our site and you pick it up at your store. Then we've got the iPhone app that allows you to look at all the previews we get, like 60 a week previews, all the covers. You get to see what other people have pulled. You can pull on your iPhone. You can look at your pull list on the iPhone and iPod Touch. So when you get to the store, you can actually look to make sure you're getting what you're supposed to be getting.
And here we are at Comic-Con for the portion of the day where they auction off little Asian women. As you can see right here, she's going for a good price, perhaps $19, $25. It's a beautiful day here at Comic-Con when you can get such a high price for a human being. God bless her. You can find out her ultimate fate at JasmineMai.com when you see what the horrible nerds here have done to her anus for...